How many times I'm gonna tell y'all, especially for black folks, that voting don't solve nothing. Let's get it.
Yeah, hey, this is boy Papa Duck, you already know my nigga. Shipe on the beat, y'all already motherfucker know what it is. Hey, flex, stop bullshit.
What's happening, people? Listen, man. Y'all be killing me with this, man. Especially black folks. Y'all really think that voting gonna change something? This is another reason why a lot of white folk don't respect us because how can we keep participating in a system that we know fucked up? Every time you go and vote, that you basically begging your oppressor for more fuckery. And I know some white folk be like, damn, how can they just continuously keep doing that? Like, how crazy can we be? I ain't saying all, but I know some do. Like, let's be real. We just keep voting and going to the polls and voting. And y'all understand that a lot of this shit is designed the way it is for a specific reason? This thing is so well above the average person's head. So I don't think the average person understands this whole system. Let me say this again. The popular votes never did and never will elect the president. The electoral votes do. And I keep telling y'all, it's an election, which means you're not selecting, you're electing. There's two different words, two different meanings. Select means you're selecting from everything, from a selection. Elect means there are a few things that already been selected that you have to elect from. Meaning, instead of selecting from millions and different people in all walks of life, no, you only have 8, maybe 10, 7 candidates to choose from. So you're electing. So you're not selecting, you're electing. And this is a game. Y'all need to wake up. Y'all are participating in a system that's gonna bend you over and stick it so far up in you. And you continuously do it. You see black folks, they go vote, they just so good old American. I'm finna go vote, I'm finna go sign up. For what? For what? Why you think they get influencers like artists, rappers, actors to say, go vote, go to the poll and vote? Why you think they do that? Voting ain't never changed none of y'all life. Half of y'all don't even know the difference between a Democrat and a Republican. They don't educate you on these things for a reason. Out of all the stuff that they teach you in school, presidency and how they elect and how they do all this bullshit, they ought to teach you this. And for y'all who say, well, you need to teach yourself and woo-de-woo-de-woo, there we go. See, a lot of y'all been Willie lynched. And when I do this Willie Lynch letter breakdown, a lot of y'all gonna be real educated on what's going on. And from that point, you will be, you held accountable now, but you definitely will be held accountable then once you get this information. I'm telling y'all, stop voting, stop participating in a system that y'all know don't give a damn about you, that y'all know is prejudice, one-sided. Don't y'all know that this presidency comes from a long line of rich white men? Ain't why I say, y'all keep saying Obama was black and we had a black president. Seriously? Man, let me tell y'all something. It's called the White House for a reason. Hold on, and to chime in on this video, what's so crazy about what I'm telling you is, even white people know this. Even they know better. Come on. Man, either y'all love being treated this way, either you're in denial, but if you can walk across the street and not get hit, count your money and know how much it is, then I consider you smart enough to understand that this is an unjust system that you're participating in. Now, if you continue to do that, especially if you got a family, then that's up to you. But you can't be in a system where you know that's unjust. We see it all the time. We see white folks be tried for the same crimes as blacks and get way less of punishment than blacks, and we do nothing about it. We're in a system where economically we are uneducated to the point where we just spend money with every other group except for our own, which we empower other groups economically. We are in a world where we don't own shit. We don't own exactly nothing. You understand? You gotta understand that most white folks, when they are born, they got 80% of all the resources they need to survive, meaning they have food, shelter, economic structure, family structure, so forth and so on. And this is not to be racist, this is just facts. Us as black folks, we are in, I always say this, we are in darkness. And not just black folks, I would have to include all minorities. My Latino brothers and sisters, my Mexican brothers and sisters, they look at all of us the same. Even Spanish. Because I know Spanish folk, they look damn near white, but they not. They still treat you the same way and they still see you the same way. But what that does is, and it's not to be racist against nobody, you know, I'm just kicking facts, like, fuck all that other shit. We're kicking facts now, we're just being real. What that does is, it makes every other race look at us as blacks, because we are the blackest and we are the darkest, so we get shitted on the most. Therefore, we need to come together. We need to create jobs for each other, support each other, create our own fuck a presidency. That's the bullshit they came up with. Them is not my fucking four fathers. See, words are spells. When they say stuff like our forefathers or founders, they're not my fathers. What the hell word father got to do? That's psychology. So you got to be careful of words. Founding fathers. The fuck they found for me? See, these white folks established this well before today. And like I said, it's not to be racist, it's just as facts. It's set up for them to win. And if you participating in this voting and all this other crap, because they so vicious that there's white folks also that's being victimized in this. So to some degree, it ain't got nothing to do with race. It's all about control and power. But let's just keep it going. But if you participating in this voting and all this other shit, you basically participating in your own demise. Hey, come on, bro. When y'all gonna stop? Oh, we gotta vote. We gotta change. Man, you ain't finna change a motherfucking thing, man. Stop telling them people that shit, man. Change what? You can't be racist because you ain't got... See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You don't have the economics or the power nor the finances to be racist. So let's stop saying racist. You can't be racist. That's another miseducated thing that people speak about. Racism ain't about color. It's about economics. You can't change shit. You in the hood your whole life and you can't change your own situation. You can't be racist. You're not in the race. Let's fix that. But my thing is this. We have to start from detaching ourselves away from this fucked up way of living. Excuse my language. And the reason why I do the stuff that I do, because I want to empower people economically. I want you to be able to say, I made 15 grand a week, 10,000 a week, so you can put yourself in a position to acquire more. Stop working for a job for 40 years where you never meet the owner and you just be in the same situation, and you gonna pass the same messed up way of earnings to your kids because you indoctrinated to be an American. I'm trying to change that. And I've done that with people. So I tell y'all, when y'all see me saying, hey, check this out, woo, trust me, it's a bigger reason. I'm changing lives, man. And this is why I do this. Long as you working, and there's nothing wrong with working, because you got to do what you got to do. But I'm going to tell you something. Stop thinking like a worker and think like a boss. Or get around people who think like bosses. So that way you can acquire financially way more than what you're going to acquire working a 9 to 5. That's the safety net. And that's cool, but I want you to be a boss. Don't let me want more for you than you want for yourself. Now, with that being said, cut the voting. We don't have to vote. We don't have to participate in a system that we know is jacked up. A justice system that's jacked up. Going to the courthouse knowing we ain't finna win. Knowing we're in a losing battle from child support. We're being attacked from bad credit. We're being attacked from just no economic structure. No type of economic knowledge. We're going to school thinking that going to school gonna change our lives when really, you don't have to go to school. The average entrepreneur never even finished high school, never went to college. So I'm trying to change our mindset. Stop being an American, man, and learn the game. Sit back, learn the game. Learn the game so that you can become financially stable and financially put yourself in a situation where you can change things. Working a 9 to 5 is really like making enough money. Most folks, not all, making enough money for 30 days just to give it to all the people that collect bill money from you and to turn around and do it all over again. It's a system. Our so-called forefathers planted this system for a reason, to keep us going. It's like putting a piece of meat right in front of your face and you just walking trying to get that meat. And once you catch it, boom, you got to turn around and do it all over again every 30 days. Every 30 days. And that's some Masonic shit. So, with that being said, I'm just letting y'all know. All that going to go vote, thinking y'all finna change our lives, y'all can hang it up. Y'all can hang it up. Don't be naive. Don't think that these people care about your votes because these presidents are elected well before the election. This is a game. They know who the next 10 presidents gonna be from today. Do your research. Stop thinking you finna go change something because you scribble a little piece of paper. All that does is shows is who the people are in favor of. That's it. Most people don't even know that they vote don't elect the president. You can win the popular vote all day, but the so-called electoral votes is bullshit. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. For all the woke people, y'all know, y'all understand where I'm coming from. If you want to be an American and want to be Willie lynched, go right ahead. But we need to separate the Willie lynched people from the woke people. Because we gonna spend all our time trying to wake them up. We ain't got time for that. So we need to take all the woke people and we need to move from that point and let all the people that want to be asleep, let their ass stay asleep. Because it gets to a point like we running out of time. We ain't got time to be playing no more. All that voting and doing all that crap, man, listen, man. I'm with some very prominent people and we setting up some very permanent things. Stay tuned. Don't let what you see me do throw you off. Because I'm telling you, every motherfucking thing I do is for a reason. And with that being said, I'm out. Don't y'all go vote for this unjust ass system. And today, it's called the White House. Okay?
Yeah, hey, this is boy Papa Duck, y'all already know my nigga. Shape on the beat, y'all already motherfucking know what it is. Hey, flex.